I have talked briefly on here about the possibility of homeschooling my youngest child. Even though Ella did not do anything conventionally, mostly her education has been private therapy with a very short time in the public school district because we had to do it to justify therapeutic placement. I technically homeschooled Ella using the private therapy services. Thinking about homeschooling my youngest sounds so hard because I'm so stressed out. I'm so overstimulated. I'm a mother of a profoundly autistic child. I have a younger child that has ADHD and sensory processing disorder and has also a lot of energy and needs that are completely different and polar opposite from Ella's. However, I am that mom that I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do whatever it takes to put my child in the best situation I feel she needs. Not to say that public school is bad if that's what works for your child. And I'm not saying that that will never be the case because things can change. You never know. But I strongly feel that the world is headed towards homeschooling more than ever. I think the numbers of homeschooled kids will increase drastically because it already has. And it's for a lot of reasons. And I think people that are able to do it, because I have this opportunity, I'm going to take it. That's how I'm feeling right now. I truly feel the public school system is indoctrinating our children every chance they get. I feel that there are teachers that impose their views on them every chance they get. I feel like this is happening more and more and more. I do feel that it is a structure that sets our children up to fail because we have, as a society, been taught to believe you come to school, you do a one size fits all curriculum with some modifications for some students that is mediocre at best because I have experience with my child. Maybe some situations are great. That's my experience. The services when you need extra help are mediocre at best from my experience. Your experience could be different. And it sets you up to go, 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 be away from your parents, come home, do homework, always be doing something, always be involved in something, and never taking any time to be with yourself, to be with your family, to see the beauty of life, to take a step back and reflect. It's go, go, go all the time. And I think way too many people have lost themselves because we are teaching kids this fast-paced life as if they're working a full-time job from the age of 5 years old and preschool before that. But from the age of 5 years old, most children are doing school almost as many hours as parents are working during the day. And I understand parents have to work, but we have brought ourselves to this point as a society to where we need to have both parents working a lot of the time because that is what we have taught. We keep teaching our children these values of materialism and consumption, overconsumption, what the American dream should be. College is the end all. Let's put you in debt from the moment that you can get a credit card. Staying in debt, not paying off your bills because you want instant gratification. You want things now, and you'll just pay for it later, no big deal. And then you're in a situation where the only savings that you have, you basically spend on a yearly basis on things you usually don't need or you're getting before you can afford them. You want things now. You want instant gratification. Instead of waiting till you can afford things and saving your money, you're getting them before you can afford them, or you're spending all of the extra money that you have for a year on these things. We put ourselves in a situation so we can put on a show for everyone else, and then we have no time for our families because we're working ourselves to death. We're sending our kids to college because we think that it's the end all, because usually school teaches you that, because it's very rare that they put the emphasis on the trades instead of college. And college is truly not for everybody. Unless you're going to be something very particular like a doctor or a lawyer, you usually can make more money by not taking out debt for college. There's so many different avenues that I feel like school does not emphasize. They emphasize a one-track system that has a lot of options, but it's generally the same. In our schools, teachers, when they have a bias about a certain topic, and it's a topic that shouldn't be discussed in schools, a lot of the time you're hearing that these teachers they're implementing these views on our children. And I'm sorry, but these protests are getting extremely out of hand of these groups of people that are completely entitled to their opinion, and that's fine. You can feel however you feel, but to insert yourself into a situation with law enforcement and get yourself in a very dangerous situation when you're essentially proving nothing is not doing anyone any good. It's not going to stop the problem by standing there with a sign. And being okay with sending our kids out on the streets to do the same thing? Are you out of your mind? Knowing that a lot of the schools are okay with sending kids out and actually encouraging them to put themselves in a dangerous situation, not acceptable. And I will not let my child be subjected to that.